leave him right now because this cut is getting worse.
All right, so the referee has called a halt to the action here, likely to have the doctor come in and look at the swelling around that eye. Not good, DC.
You cannot allow these fighters to dictate and determine whether or not they can go. When you have this type of swelling, you got to take a close look to see if the guy can compete.
I think they're going to stop this fight. I stand corrected. Doctor's going to allow them to continue, but he's going to have to go for it. And just like that, here we go with round two.
Fight.
Nate Diaz
Ready.
and Charles Oliveira. All right, so here we are, Scotiabank Arena, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. The TO, baby. Nothing quite like calling fights in front of these live crowds.
One time I almost defended my belt in the 6 against Anthony Johnson. I was injured, wasn't able to compete, but Max Holloway once again showed what a champion he is by defeating Anthony Pettis in this great arena. Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. Man, this fight has been pretty wild. All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really open up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Well, block that punch. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. So I'm going to hit you, and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights. And the blood, the injuries only add to the intrigue. It only adds to who's going to continue down the path and get the hand raised. Both of these guys are so tough. They really have laid it on the line.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Diaz gets back up again. Nicely done. Well, this fight has been absolutely crazy. Both fighters continuing to target the head and the face of the other. I feel like we're going to get like an ambulance pick with these two guys later tonight.
Yeah, they are both beat up. They are both unwilling to take a step back. They are both wearing. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, well, Alexander Volkanovski is the man at 145 pounds. He beat Jose Aldo back in 2019, and Aldo has worked his way methodically back to this fight. We'll see if he can exact his revenge.
Yeah, you know, this is a great fight between two guys that were really competitive in the first matchup. But we have seen Alexander Volkanovski improve by leaps and bounds. But one of the only people that have done the same is Jose Aldo. Since joining or starting to train with the Brazilian Marines boxing team, he has looked like an absolute savage, and he will need all of those skills to compete against one of the best of all time, regardless of weight classes in Alexander Volkanovski. Oh, nice.
Well, the champ Volkanovski continues to keep his opponent guessing here tonight. You lower the guard, and he goes upstairs and was able to land the right hand there.
Landed that beautiful right hand. So if you start thinking leg kick, if you start thinking right hand, Alexander Volkanovski will change levels and explode into you. And when he gets his hands locked, you're going for a ride. This guy's a full-on mixed martial arts fighter.
2 minutes have gone by here in round one. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
So just over 20 total strikes.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Aldo's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
Big inside. Oh, nice elbow.
Nice straight punch there by Volkan.
And he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Working from the top here. Pretty good ground and pound here by Volkanovski.
Oh, big elbow.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
That was a slick transition.
Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back. Oh, great job by him there to reverse things and get the dominant position. Aldo's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Aldo going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Final seconds of the round. Ooh, postures up and now goes with the big strike to the body. Well done there by Volkan. Round two next. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling. All right, let us get you some replays after that round, and he is definitely dealing with... All right, now we get to our second round, DC. Jose Aldo versus Alexander Volkanovski. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Aldo. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
He's doing a great job of recognizing that he's damaging his opponent, and he keeps going to that spot.
Now the hammer fist here by Volkanovski. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Volkanovski. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Well, he postures up yet again and delivers another big sequence there of ground and pound. Beautiful punches there by Volkan. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
Found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy. Oh, big elbow.
Aldo's cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood.
Oh, big elbow.
Lands the ground and pound strike here. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Oh, good shot landed there from the bottom. Final seconds here of round 2. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here.
All right, listen, we're down on the cards. I want you to go out there.
All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous.
You ready? You ready?
Third and final round.
Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice comeback. Oh, beautiful job to split the guard. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beach Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Aldo's cut on his nose does not look good. Actually, it looks really bad. You got to think the ringside physician is going to get called in here in a moment. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Volkanovski.
That was nice.
And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Fighters back to their feet here. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm...
There it is again. Look at that.
Aldo's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obvious...
Oh, he's wobbling now.
Oh, this one could be over soon. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Aldo getting pounded something fierce by these ground and pound hammer fists. He's got to find a way to score him out. Well, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own good. Anybody want to save this athlete right now?
Yeah, this is a classic.
Aldo's trying to lock up on a submission now.
Got it very tight.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Less than 2 minutes with which to work here. Good work from the top here by Volkanovski.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Rear naked choke. Oh, that looks tight. Trying to get under the chin. Oh, what a way to escape.
Look at him shove the elbow up, John. Right back his back to defend that rear naked choke.
Oh, huge elbow. That's it. Alexander, the great.
Wow.
So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight, absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did.